LLMs have been grabbing all the attention, but many organizations still have much to do with just the data that they have. A characteristic of an AI company is having your data together so that you can start to connect the dots. It's a whole of company effort, so everyone must understand data. And my favorite app for newbies is Orange Data Mining. Orange Data Mining is a free, open source, drag and drop, click and connect tool that lets anyone explore data. No coding needed. And if you're worried about data privacy, you can download the app and run it locally on your computer. Here's how it works. Simply drag widgets from the widget library on the left onto the workflow canvas and connect them. It's workflow made easy. Let's dive in. I'm using the Singapore HDB resale dataset. You can download your own using the link below. First, load it with the file widget. Then, view it in a data table by connecting them with a line. Next, a quick peek with the scatter plot widget. I'm showing resale price as it relates to flat type. Now, check out the resale price distribution or how the data is spread out using the distribution widget. There's a lot of settings available to adjust the visualization to the way you want by selecting the variable on the left panel. There are a lot of settings available for you to adjust the visualization to the way you want it by selecting the variable on the left panel. The last shape you see is the sigmoid, which is a result of a cumulative distribution and is useful for representing probabilities between 0 and 1. You often see this in machine learning. Want more details about your dataset? Use the Feature Statistics widget to see all your columns or features statistics. Using Python and Pandas, this would be df.describe. Here, you can see the features in the first column, then its distribution, mean, mode, median, min and max, and even the percentage of missing data. Missing data is important, especially with time series data. Missing data can result in poor results by introducing bias and making the data sample less representative. That's where imputing or filling in missing data comes in. And there's a widget for that, but that's for another time. Now, let's slice and dice our dataset to only the data that I'm interested in. Let's clear out our canvas and search for the column and row selection. We find it under the transform widgets. Select the features on the left pane and move the ones we're interested in to the right pane. The metas pane on the lower right shows descriptive data that are not used for analysis. I want to focus on 4 and 5 room HDBs in Clementi and Queenstown. Need another widget? Just click on the blank space on the canvas. A compact widget library comes up, ready for action. We'll do some auto alignment, which tidy things up. I'll use another data table to show the filter results. I can then arrange the column ordering and sort preferences. But data tables can't compare to visualization. So let's add a chart or two. Here we're using a box plot to compare resale prices across towns. Switch between features with just a few clicks. Here, the box plot is useful for seeing how the resale prices are distributed across multiple flat types, identifying outliers and comparing the central tendency. The box itself represents the middle 50% of the data, while the whiskers extending to the left and right represent the full spread of the resale price for the flat type. This is much more useful than reading the data table. And we can view more than one visualization at a time to better help connect the dots. This is just a high-level overview. Data science isn't scary. It's fun, it's powerful, and it helps you make smarter decisions. All you need is a little curiosity, critical thinking, and Orange data mining. Like and subscribe to learn new skills to stay relevant in an evolving AI-driven world.